It's time to do a 1 versus 3 mini game. And we're playing Think Tank. And I'm the solo player on this one right here, so let's see what we can do about this.
Go!
I got Wario out. We got Daisy out as well, and we did it! And just barely 2 with 1 heart left. That was close. Alright, we only have a few more turns left right now, so let's go and take a look at the current standings. Alright, so Wario's in last, Daisy's in 3rd, Yoshi's in 2nd, and I'm in 1st! Alright, now it is time for Wario to spin Bowser's Wheel of Fun since he's in last place. It looks like blue and red spaces are now going to be worth triple their normal amount of coins for the rest of the game. Alright, 4 more turns remaining right now. But anyways, I think I'll go ahead and use my Kamek Orb. And I would like to put it on that space. Alright, a 9. Alright, what do you got in the orb shop this time? Let's go for a Hammer Bro orb. Alright, Yoshi's bringing out his Hammer Bro orb and he's putting it right there. He's also gonna get 4 coins inside it. 8. Alright, he's gonna get a Bomb-Bomb orb and now he's gonna challenge someone to a duel. Alright, looks like he's challenging me. We're playing Apes of Rave. I just gotta try to avoid the monkeys from attacking us.
Go! Finish!
And we did it! Glad we were able to handle that one very easily. Alright, so let's see what we steal away from Yoshi. Well, it looks like it's going to be half of Yoshi's coins, but I'm only going to get 2 out of this overall. Alright, Daisy's using her Mushroom Orb, and she gets 1 coin inside as well. 10 and 2 for a total of 12. And it looks like Daisy's now gonna get on the board with the star. Now the next star is only going to cost 10 coins. Looks like Wario's gonna put his spear guy orb right over there, so that does get rid of that Koopa Kid space. And he's gonna roll a 10. Alright, so Wario's gonna get a spear guy orb. And looks like he's gonna land on a DK space. And it's another single player DK minigame. What's Wario playing for in terms of the prize? Looks like he's playing for a star as well, like with what Yoshi did earlier. And Wario's gonna play Jumpman, same kind of minigame that Daisy played earlier. Let's see how this turns out. This is looking pretty close. But looks like Wario got it. So he's gonna get a star from Donkey Kong. Oh boy. This really got a little bit more intense now. So now everybody is on the board with at least one star. But thankfully we still have the lead overall, which is good news. Time for a 4-player minigame. Ghost in the Hall. This one I certainly do well at. Alright, let's make our way through this haunted mansion. Ah, darn it. That door just tricked me there. Oh boy, there's a pink boo. Alright, I am a winner. That is how you do it. Alright, back to the board now, so we have 3 more turns left. And let's go ahead and use my Candor here. That was certainly much better compared to the other one that we used earlier. Alright, so anyways, we're gonna get a 5. Couldn't quite reach the top right there on this turn, but I will be able to get up there either way on the next turn. Yoshi's putting his bomb orb right there. He's also gonna get 4 coins inside it. Alright, he gets a 6. And he's buying a mushroom orb. Alright, 9 for Daisy. And she's gonna get herself a Kamek orb. Alright, looks like she's gonna buy a flower orb. Alright, let's see what happens with Wario now. He's gonna put his spear guy orb right there. 9. And looks like he's gonna buy a Spirit Guy orb right here. And he's also gonna get a Warp Pipe orb. Now time for a 4-player minigame, Pokepommel. So it's time for us to do a button mashing minigame here. I may not be the best of these right here, but we'll still give it our best shot.
Go!
Okay, we got the win with 9.3 seconds. Alright, let's see what happens now with 2 more turns to go. Alright, let's use my Hammer Bro orb right here, and I would like to put it on... Let's go with that space. Alright, so I'm gonna get 3 coins inside it, and I get a 4. Alright, so there's another star coming my way. Alright, we got 2 stars now, so that will totally help us out. Alright, so now it's going to be 20 coins for what we need for the next star. Alright, we are going to get a Zap Orb. Oh! We get to ride on a bottle rocket here. Alright, let's go for it. I'll pick the one on the left. Alright, let's see if this will take me right to the top of the mountain. Yes, it will! Alright! Alright, now Yoshi's gonna bring out his Mushroom Orb. Alright, he gets 10 and 8 for a total of 18. And he gets a Super Shroom Orb. Alright, Daisy's getting a 9. And that bomb on the set Daisy back quite a bit right there. Alright, she's gonna get a Super Shroom Orb there. And she's not gonna visit the Orb Shop. Well, despite the fact that Daisy got sent back from a bomb on right here, she's still gonna land on a DK space. And once again, it's a single player DK minigame. Alright, this time Daisy's playing for a star! Oh boys, that literally happened out there 3 times in a row. Alright, what's Daisy gonna play now? A Bridge Too Short. So that was the one that Yoshi played earlier. Well, let's see if Daisy has what it takes to try to win this one.
Go!
Oh, Daisy picked the wrong bridge there. And Donkey Kong's got it. Sorry, Daisy, no star for you. Alright, so Wario's gonna use his Spear Guy Orb right there on that space. That does get rid of a Koopa Kid space there. He also gets 3 coins inside it. He's also gonna roll a 4, and he's landing on a Bowser space! And we got another multiplayer Bowser mini game. Alright, this time the losers have to give up all their coins. That was the same possibility for what happened last time. And this time we're playing Back Magical Journey. Alright, let's see if we can do a good job trying to survive here.
Go!
Alright, looking good out there so far. Oh god, that was close. It looks like all of us survived right there. So all of us get to keep our money the way it is. Alright, we're heading into a 2 versus 2 minigame, and we're gonna play Tile and Error. Alright, we have Wario as our teammate on this one. Alright, let's do it. Ah, darn it, that's gonna hurt. Oh, nice try, Daisy. Alright, time's up, and we win 11-5. Okay, so now we're heading into the final turn, and we may as well go ahead and use my Zap Orb right here since it is the last turn. And let's go ahead and put this right here. Alright, 1. It looks like I'm landing on a bonus night game, but we already know it's not going to happen. Alright, so Yoshi's gonna bring out his Super Shroom Orb. 3, 1, and 4 for a total of 8. And Yoshi was 1 coin short right there of having enough for a star. Too bad. You can't buy any orbs on the last turn. Alright, so Daisy's gonna put her Kamek Orb right there. 5. And looks like she's going to land on a Wario Spear Guy Orb space. So how many coins does she have to give to him? 20. But Daisy only has 18 to lose. Alright, Wario's gonna bring out his Warpipe Orb. He's putting it right there. Alright, 2. Just barely got to my Zap Orb space right there. And he also lost some coins there on the red space. Alright, we're ending things off with a 2 versus 2. And it's gonna be Spear Factor. So I'm with Wario for the last mini game. Let's see how this goes. Alright, let's try to push our ball to the goal first. Oh, that was a nice push. Alright, let's try to get it across this bridge. God dang it. Just fell out. Oh no! Crap. Oh crap. We couldn't quite get the ball across the bridge there. Oh boy, I'm thinking that Yoshi and Daisy might get this. Yeah, they're gonna make it to the goal first. All because of the fact that our ball dropped off the bridge. That just ruined our chances of winning. But it happens. But nevertheless, though, we are now done with the last turn, so it's time to go over the final results, and then we'll see who our winner is in just a moment. So let's take a look at all our stars. So I did have the most of those in the end with 2, while all my opponents have 1. Alright, now let's check out our coins. So I have the most of those in the end with 74. Alright, now it's time to see what our bonus stars are for this game. We have the Action Star, Running Star, and Red Star. Alright, let's start things off with the Action Star. Alright, who's going to be getting this? Me. Alright, moving on to the Running Star. Who's that going to? That's going to Yoshi. Alright, last but not least, let's end things off with the Red Star. And that is going to be going to... Oh, there are 3 of them! Who are they? Me, Yoshi, and Wario. Okay. And the winner is... It's me! And I'm the superstar! That's what I call a great game. So we end up with a total of 4 stars right there. So I do have to say that is pretty impressive for how we managed to pull off this win. So I will gladly take it. Now let's go ahead and go over our detailed results before we wrap things up for the segment. So, I had a mini game by 31 over Wario, And looks like I have shopping by 12 over Yoshi. And looks like I used the most orbs by 1 over Yoshi and Wario. Oh, Yoshi had the running start by 4 over me and Wario. Didn't think it was going to be that close for it, but nothing really matters about that. I'm still am very glad that we were able to pull off this win. It looks like there was a 3-way tie for the most blue spaces landed on with Yoshi, Daisy, and Wario. They each have 5 while I have 4. So it looks like everyone had a red space but Daisy. And Daisy was the only one that landed on a character space. She landed on that 2 times. I was the only one that landed on a green space. I landed on that 2 times. Yoshi landed on the most dual spaces with 2 while the rest of us have 1. So it looks like I had the most bike spaces with 2. Daisy landed on the most DK spaces with 2. Yoshi and Wario have 1, and I was the only one that didn't even land on a single DK space. And Wario was the only one that landed on a Bowser space. He landed on that 2 times. Let's also go ahead and see our graphs. Alright, this was certainly a great game for the way this turned out right here, especially with the help of those bonus stars that we had in the end. So I'm very proud of myself for that right there for sure. And we're also going to get 305 cruise mileage points. Alright, so anyways, that is going to do it for Mario Party 7 for the Nintendo GameCube as part of my 2025 4th of July special. But we still have some more games to play, and I will see you all for the next segment right after this, so stay tuned.